Today I'm ranking edits from our community and we got over 200 submissions. Some of these are shockingly good and some of this I'm really sorry. Okay, so before I give you the score, let me show you exactly how I'm judging this. There are 5 criteria: sound design, motion graphics, typography, overall sense of branding and pacing. 20 points each, 100 in total. By the way, this is the second part of a 3-part series, so let's get into it. Okay, next we have Pulkit Kamal Arora.
In 2026, personal branding is exactly what Bitcoin was in 2012. Massively undervalued, but about to explode. Most of the people still treat their personal brand like an afterthought. But just like those who ignored Bitcoin back then, they will regret it. You see, the earlier you build authority, trust, and visibility online, the higher your brand equity skyrockets. In 2012, investing $100 in Bitcoin could have made you a millionaire. While in 2026, building your personal brand is that same $100 investment. Except the currency is your reputation.
Whoa! Now we are having fun. He says he's a fresher, uses Paper, After Effects and Photoshop. This is good. He used his tonal sound effects, which is very rare to find in someone who's a beginner to use those.
Personal branding is exactly what Bitcoin was in
This is a template.
2012. Massively undervalued.
Little bit of sense of branding is missing, but it's quite there. I won't say exactly there, but little bit there. Motion graphics skills are like, finally we're having fun. I love how he did that. Did this sort of match cut. Definitely it's a very powerful technique.
Most of the people still treat their personal brand.
So how well the continuity flows from each scene to the other one. It's quite good.
But just like those who ignored Bitcoin back then.
Oh, nice. Good stuff with character animation.
Regret it. You see, the earlier you build.
I think he delivered himself, if I'm not wrong.
Authority.
He has a very good sort of delivery potential.
Trust and visibility online. The high.
Only people who actually use After Effects on an advanced level know how to do this sort of masking. It's good.
And visibility online. The higher your.
This is like a lot of contrast issue.
Skyrockets. In 2012,
See, this shows that, okay, he's like a beginner. Absolutely really bad branding. Use sort of infographic to showcase a timeline.
Building your personal.
Nice. He ends with a sort of curiosity drop, fact drop. Definitely A tier. So, Pulkit, I want to see where you reach in 1 year. By the way, 85% of people watching our videos never subscribe. It takes us hours and hours to make such high quality, value-backed content every week. So, maybe subscribe. That's literally free for you. And if you can't subscribe, we get it. Can you at least hype this video? Next is Mragang Gautam.
This is what it looks like to edit a 21,000 rupees real estate video. Client wanted a clean 30 to 45 seconds edit. What I got, 160 GB of footage. Downloads failed, files got corrupt. I hadn't even opened Premiere Pro yet and I already needed therapy. I started assembly and then realized that half of the files got corrupt during download.
This definitely is somewhere between A and B. Problem is the fact that
this is what it looks.
See, it's not, animated. Like this is what look like to edit, right?
Like to edit a 21,000 rupees real estate.
It doesn't quite fit with his branding.
Video. Client wanted a clean 30.
It's like a template moving above, right? No like sort of animation
to 45 seconds.
And see how the contrast is missing. I mean, it's like very distracting.
Edit. What I got, 160 GB of footage. Downloads failed.
You could have simply like create sort of more curiosity using a Gaussian blur mask and finally zooming into that 160 GB and like showing, oh wow, that's a lot.
Downloads failed.
Download fails could have been like an overlay. You could have done more, like for example, he's showing his concern, probably zoom in to his face, make it black and white, sort of drain the sound. But those are like very intermediate stuff I'm talking about to create more engagement.
I started assembly and then realized that half of the.
You could have done a basic 3D camera here to make it a little bit more interesting. I know it doesn't look as good in Premiere as it is in After Effects.
Assembly and then realized that half of the files got corrupt.
Corrupt could have been like a simple pop-up of, Windows PNGs getting corrupted. Blah, 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 blah. Like that. Somewhere between A and B, I have to give this a B. It won't be justice to Pulkit and Nikhil if I give him A. Mragang You have a lot of potential. You have a lot of potential. Now, we often get the comment that your sound design is so good, and the instant feedback that I give them is to just get a high quality music library subscription. See, I personally use Epidemic Sound, but it's just not the music library. There are two AI features that have completely changed how I do sound design now. First, Assistant. It's like chatting with a music supervisor who actually gets your project. You just describe what you need, the vibe, the mood, the emotion you want, and it just suggests tracks that actually match. So, if I need energetic hip hop for a fast-paced edit, I open Assistant, explain the project, and boom, a curated list ready to go. No endless scrolling, no guessing, just pure results. And here's where it gets really interesting. Let's say your assistant finds your track that's 80% there, but not quite there. Maybe the intro needs a different energy. Maybe you want it to feel more cinematic or more regional. Now, normally, you would just move on and keep searching. But with Adapt, you don't have to. You select the track, go into Adapt, and literally reshape it. Want electric guitar in the intro? Just type it in. Want it to sound purely Indian? Describe the style and hit Adapt. The mood, the vibe, it shifts exactly how you want. As editors, we are not musicians, but with these tools, you get to at least think like one. You're not just picking music anymore, you're directing it. Link in the description. Use code SHAMRAT25 for 25% off of your first year. Alright, back to the edits. Okay, so the next one is by Satyam.
New challenge to learn advanced color correction and grading in DaVinci Resolve. So guys, मैं इस चैलेंज में तुमको अपना पूरा मंथ डॉक्यूमेंट करके दिखाऊंगा कि मैंने क्या सीखा पूरे दिन में एंड क्या प्रोग्रेस चल रही है. एंड बीच में वीडियोस आने में टाइम लग सकता है बिकॉज मेरे को इतना कुछ टाइम नहीं मिलता है वीडियोस रिकॉर्ड करने के लिए. अब मैं मिलता हूँ तुमको नेक्स्ट डे फर्स्ट एपिसोड के साथ.
Pacing is good, typography is nice. He used like non-light effect in a couple of places.
Color correction and grading in DaVinci Resolve.
Nice.
So guys,
before and after is a very good contrast way to show, you know, where this journey is going to take
इस
me.
चैलेंज में तुमको अपना पूरा मंथ डॉक्यूमेंट करके
Non-light effect.
दिखाऊंगा कि मैंने क्या सीखा
Yes, finally someone using like 3D
पूरे
camera.
दिन में एंड क्या प्रोग्रेस चल रही है.
Love this.
एंड बीच में वीडियोस आने में टाइम लग सकता है बिकॉज मेरे को इतना कुछ टाइम नहीं मिलता है वीडियोस रिकॉर्ड
Little bit of sound design he did
करने
there
के लिए. अब मैं मिलता हूँ तुमको नेक्स्ट डे फर्स्ट एपिसोड के साथ.
with a riser he ends somewhere between A and B. Definitely a B tier. So Satyam, really looking forward to your series. By the way, a lot of people has asked us in the last video, how can they apply for this roasting session? See, this sort of videos are community only. So it's very simple to apply. First, join our free Discord community from the description down below. Second, go to the announcement section. Once you see something like this, just apply. Yeah, it's that simple and your edit might be in the next roasting session. Next is Karanam Gagandeep.
So me and my friends are going to Mumbai tomorrow. I'll fill you in on the details later. Let's go get packing first. Crazy. The fourth member of the gang arriving. Say hello to Shonak, guys.
This is actually going to be very helpful for people who try to do like vlog. Linear storytelling will be dead very soon, so don't do sort of this sort of stuff. No one really cares about the build up anymore. You can't have like 30-second, 1 minute intro of what's going to happen, right? So it's quite challenging, right? Probably because you got inspired by some other creators who are very big in this space, but they got very big like 3-4 years back, and this strategy does not work anymore. I would have probably started with some fact, some very quick visuals of, stuff that has happened during the fest. As you use IT Bombay, probably you should have leveraged that tag a little bit more. Something happened right there, and straight get into the meaty stuff. So the build up is very long. This is where the video starts, 40 seconds. Nobody cares about intros anymore.
Me and my
Music selection is good, so if you want to do intro, do it this way. Watch my last video. I just swapped the places. Every video has to have an intro, I get it, because there has to be context of what's kind of expected. So I first set the pointer and then give the intro, right? Something like that you can do. But the music selection is good. Probably like a C tier, between B and C. Next one is by Sahil.
Tired of expensive rides and no control over prices? With InDrive, select your ride and agree fair prices with driver whether you are looking for comfort, budget, or speed. InDrive is the way to go. InDrive people-driven.
Now we're going into like SaaS territory. Now this is what, by the way, if you don't know guys, we do a lot of SaaS motion graphics for a lot of companies. We don't make a lot of public videos about that, but something special, something meaty would be launched very soon for you people who want to learn this sort of style. Now the problem with this video is
tired of expensive rides.
It's good, but I don't know how much of this is like actually just using templates, right? Built-in templates. So I will just assume that he has actually done this video. If you see, there's a lot of micro animation also is doing. So a lot of people, beginners miss this. If you see, there's a subtle bounce between the image of the car inside the bounding box and this subtle bounce, right? Definitely the branding did not match because this green and this yellow is not the same. And people just overuse glow as if it's like a magic potion that's gonna, or just drop it and it's gonna make your video look good. It's not. I don't know. This looks a little like copied from somewhere else. I don't know. I want to give him an A, but I don't think he did it himself. A lot of templates and stuff. But for the intro part, definitely between A and B. If he actually did this motion graphics, Sahil, I will put him in the B category. So this one is by Gaurav Yadav.
To finally have this thing in my hand. Today I finally bought myself a camera.
Finally, camera in house. हंसते कभी तो हंसते
2 साल लग गए इसको लेने में, बैठा हूँ फाइनली. Let's get back to 2021.
This is very nostalgic because I still remember back in 2020 when I was in his position, and when I got my first camera, I couldn't process that day. Although the video looked very shit, but yeah, this is not about me. This is about Gaurav.
It took me 2 years to finally
He is very smart. He first looks down,
have this thing.
then looks up.
It took me 2 years to finally have this thing in my hand.
Good play with sound. Good fact that he actually said that line and showed a little bit of B-roll of what's about to come. I don't like this flashes. This is very 2020 style.
Today I finally bought myself a camera.
He could have just zoomed in a little bit. Okay, so I wanna put him between A and B. Let's just put him at A because storytelling, and also I'm a little biased. Next we have Mehdi Sabri.
Do you think the software you use defines your video editing skills? Let me tell you a secret. It doesn't. Creativity isn't bound by tools. It's about how you bring your vision to life. Whether it's Premiere Pro, Final Cut, or even a free app, your imagination is the real power, not the software. Learn, explore, and create with what you have. It's not about the tool, it's about your creativity. Start creating today.
So this is a very typography-driven motion graphics sort of a video. Motion design is solid, sound design is fine. Branding, surprisingly, is quite good. It's not the best,
Do you think the software
but it's quite going
you
somewhere.
use
Like,
defines your video editing?
like the first 3 seconds, he did perfectly well.
Let me tell you a secret.
And like very good play with scale as a tool for contrast.
By tools, it's about how you bring vision to life. Whether it's Premiere Pro, Final Cut, or
Spelling mistakes, guys, please don't do it. Please, if you have a script, just put in ChatGPT and just see if spelling mistakes are there or not. This is absolutely not good. My editors do it a lot too. So I
even a
can't
free
blame.
app. Your imagination is the real power, not the software.
I'm gonna give him between A and B, but let's give him an A. Good stuff. 1 to 3 years of experience, DaVinci and after motion. I don't know what after motion is. If you people know, let me know. Cool, let's move to the next one.
Isn't inconsistent. It's unclear. People don't ignore you because you post less. They ignore because they don't know what you stand for. If your topics are random, there's no mental slot for you. If your message keeps changing, there's no recall. And if there's no clear outcome, there's no reason to follow. Think about the biggest brands you remember. They didn't win by posting more. They won by owning one idea in your head. Be honest. Do you even know what you stand for?
Okay. So what is not understanding is the fact that like across genres, you can't just mix and match stuff. So what I'm saying is, let me just restart this. See, there's like a very sort of visual, creative sort of a style that Sanko uses, then Maha uses, then Gox uses. This is one particular style. So I love the intro.
Consistent. It's
You could have added a lot of text in that. You did not.
unclear. People don't
This is an interesting take. Definitely you did not create it.
ignore you
So this lacks color again. Probably if you just added like sort of a hue.
because you post less.
Again, AI generated.
They ignore
This is where things start to get bad. Like if you see the first frame and this frame, just makes no sense. Sense of branding is not good. Sound design is good. I get it what you're trying to do, but it feels more like a montage than like an actually well-crafted video. Again, you're using very different genres of editing into one, and it's sort of creating noise. You can actually blend a lot of stuff. Delivery of the speech is also like very flat. So definitely like a B tier. Rehan, I give you a solid B. Next is Harsh. He says he has 1 to 3 years of experience. So let's see.
Stop scrolling if you are a long-form video editor because this video could change your entire career. We are expanding our team, but just this is really not for everyone. You need a strong understanding of English, no grammar mistakes, no spelling errors, every
Oh, it's so funny that he says no grammar mistake. The spelling of grammar itself is wrong.
detail matters. You need to have a sharp eye and catch things that other people would miss. You need to be able to take feedback from other people in the creative department and actually apply it.
Okay, this is quite a good edit. Sense of branding is also very
Or
good.
no
Please
spelling
don't make grammar mistakes.
errors. Every detail matters. You need to have a sharp eye and
I don't know if he actually made it from scratch or use a template. Like, this is a very popular template.
create your craft.
You could have created parallax between this and the circle in the background. Again, like, problem with this, Instagram would like cut it off. This part is not enough probably. And there's a lot of space between this. So these are all design challenges, especially if you do motion graphics without a design background. This is a problem. Should I look here or here? I'm confused. See, again, the branding went off a little bit here. Like, this is not the exact green that was used here. See, it's like a darker tone and less vibrant tone. So yeah, a solid B, I would say, but B between B and A, I would say. Next is from Hemant. He's a fresher.
Meet the man who legally claimed the moon and sold pieces of it like a real estate agent. In 1953, a guy named Dennis Hope found a loophole in an old law. It said, land with no owner can be claimed by an individual. And guess what? The moon had no owner. So he marched into a courthouse and filed a document and claimed the moon, Mars, Venus, and Mercury, every single planet, and nobody stopped him. He sold millions in moonland, sent NASA actual trespassing warnings, and to this day, no one has proved him wrong. The man who sold the moon.
Are you kidding me? You mentioned fresher. Hemant, you gotta be lying. This is no way a fresher's work. Okay, I don't know how much of template you used in this. This is finally getting into the S to A territory. I'm very confused where to put you. It's not a solid S, but very, very close.
Meet the man who legally...
Probably I would, since it's a YouTube video, probably a documentary, I would have done a little bit of more zoom and more emphasis into the man.
claimed the moon and sold
Bro, but your sense of branding is like very on point. Like, stop using split RGB effect everywhere. It's just too overpowering, I feel. Okay.
of it like a real estate agent. In 1953,
See, again, there's a lot of RGB split happening. Like,
a guy named
other than that, it's like
Dennis
quite
Hope found
good. Like, I know you
a
use deep
loophole
glow.
in an old-
Oh, wow. The magnifier blur effect is quite
loophole
interesting.
in an old-
Definitely an A. Really good pacing, really good typography, really good motion graphics, sound design, branding. Very close to S. Hemant. We might actually hire Hemant, but we don't make such videos. Hemant, if you are watching this video, definitely drop a DM to my manager. So let's get connected. Yeah. Let's move to the next one really quick.
Every night I make this big promise. Tomorrow I will wake up early and change everything. But when tomorrow hits, suddenly my bed feels like it's made of super glue. But here is the thing. Motivation doesn't just magically show up. I realized it's more like momentum. Do one small thing, then another, and suddenly you are actually moving. So now, instead of promising myself a whole new life overnight, I just say, okay, let's win the first 5 minutes. Because once you beat the snooze button, the rest of the day feels way easier.
Editing is good, but the delivery as a creator, you need to not just be good at editing, you need to be also good at like the way you speak, the way you articulate your own thoughts. That's always flat.
And change everything. But when tomorrow hits,
Love this transition.
suddenly my bed feels like it's made of super glue. But here is the thing. Motivation doesn't just magically show up. I realized it's more
It's finally someone actually doing some stuff. This I like.
momentum. Do one small
And he also did like a very good sort of music drop and then goes to the next
momentum. Do one small thing, then another, and
one. Good sort of shot selection.
suddenly you are actually moving. So now, instead of promising myself a whole new life overnight, I just say, okay, let's win the first 5 minutes. Because once you beat the snooze button, the rest of the day feels way
This is definitely some other video. Okay, this is AI generated.
easier.
Good. Somewhere between B and A. It's very hard, yaar. I mean, let's give him an A. Fuck it, let's give him an A. This is definitely full in After Effects it did. Janif. Very good storytelling. Really good. All the best. Nikhil Soni.
Is it still possible to make it on YouTube, or is it too late?
Well, yes and no. I'm launching a new show.
I think like you'll be at 10 million subs in no time, which is crazy.
Our whole budget is team of 4 people. The actual checklist that I think about before greenlighting a story involves 3 things.
Cleo is a former Vox journalist that left to go independent on YouTube and make her show Huge If True, which is an optimistic show about technology and the future.
Over the past 2.5 years, Cleo's put out 36 videos.
I don't personally like the typography, but I get it's very on brand to Cleo Abraham's brand. So from a branding point of view, it's really good. There's a lot of hierarchical issues in here. Like for example, you could have just play with the opacity of the clip below, or just create a 2:1 split screen, because only this host is talking, the right host doesn't make sense, and then just put like half the frame, right?
Well, yes and no. I'm
good
launching a new show.
I think like you'll be at 10 million subs in no time, which is crazy.
This is not how the UI of YouTube looks like. You could have done like a sort of like a animation of this getting to like 10 million subs,
which is crazy.
Our whole budget
this is really good.
Is a team of 4 people. The actual checklist that I think about before greenlighting a story involves...
Okay, really good work with sound. Really good work with sound. Again, second person in the whole who's using tonal sound effects. You are going somewhere. Evidence like a trailer, so he did not reveal the 3 things. So you should not, from a storytelling perspective, this is not how you should do it. You should ensure that the content piece that you're providing actually delivers some value. You should not make a video which is totally a cliffhanger. Give 2 pointers and probably hide the 3rd one. This is like a solid between A and B. I have to give B because it won't do justice to others. All the best, Nikhil, Sony. Very close to A. Next is by Tushar Kumar. 1 to 3 years of experience, Premiere Pro, After Effects.
Video editor who definitely did not start out very well. Back in 2023, I was just a kid trying to make money online. I tried everything what YouTube recommended me, until I found video editing. My first client paid me 250 rupees for 1 reel, and I felt like I just cracked a $1 million deal. I seriously thought I'll be rich within a year. Spoiler, I was not. 2 years later, I understood why. My editing was not terrible, but it was not great. So I made the biggest decision of my life. I spent all my savings, over 2 lakh on MacBook Pro and 60,000 rupees on video editing. Was it painful? Yes. Was it worth it? 100%. I worked day and night. I fixed my mistakes. I improved my every cut. Slowly my videos stopped looking like beginner edits and started looking professional. Now I can proudly say I am not just a video editor anymore. I am a storyteller.
If I invested like 2 lakhs and done a very expensive cohort, I expect a little bit more. If you wouldn't have told me that, probably I would have put in you in a A territory. But really good efforts, I would say. Like, it's very engaging. Playing with these layers, video layers, audio layers.
It did not start out very well.
Sort of branding play is missing a lot.
2023, I was just
this is very heavy TV style. I mean, obviously you didn't heavy TV cohort, so it's very reflective of that.
Make money online. I tried everything what YouTube recommended me, until I found video editing.
So a lot of UI animation you did. Out of the video, 2 lakh on a MacBook is the best investment you've made in life. Joining a cohort is also a very good idea because you save a lot of time because you're not trying to figure out everything on your own. We are announcing something very interesting very soon. I won't give you all the details, but if you want to be a motion designer like an intermediate level, really crack the 50,000 to 1 lakh projects, not salary. We are gonna drop something very soon. Stay tuned for that. Okay, I want to give it between A and B. Let's give an A because it won't do justice to others who are at B. It's not an A plus, it's an A minus. So Tushar, very good attempt. All the best. Okay, so who was this? Okay, Aryan sent his entire Behance profile, and this is not how you make a Behance profile. You can go to my Behance account and see how I created a Behance portfolio. This is like not updated in like 3-4 years, but you can see how much of thought is being put behind all of the work, right? So this is the style frames, the storyboard, this is the, the behind the scenes. People really care about the behind the scenes these days. So again, like I try to do it a lot. So these are like GIFs that we worked on. So try to create like this. Definitely you can go out on my profile. But again, I finally saw another SaaS project.
While your cookies bake, let's turn your talent into a business. Live in 15 minutes. Welcome to Platter. Add what you sell. Name it.
So now I'm confused because you've never put your best work against average work. First I look at this, then I look at your this work.
Marks kamaye.
Like never do this. Okay. If you want a video on how you should build a portfolio, let me know. Because now I'm confused. Like, did you even do this? And this is what the client exactly goes through, right? But if you have done this, definitely an A category because something is still a little bit of branding plays missing.
Minutes. Welcome
Like
to Platter. Add what you sell. Name it.
it's not a complete video. So if you have actually done this, I will give you an A, but obviously I can't verify right now. Next one is Ryzen FX. I think it's his online name. So he says that he is 1 to 3 years of experience, Premiere After Effects.
Why are you still juggling gold signal groups and indicators when one engine can do the heavy lifting for you? Welcome to Direct Signals, a machine learning engine built on 6 years of real gold trades. Our engine applies strict risk filters and sends only high conviction gold signals that are double checked by human experts, while you keep full control over your own trading account. No fees, no subscription. Coming January 2026. Follow now so you don't miss the launch.
Whoa! Finally, we have something that actually can be put in the S category. Wow, we're really impressive at it. It's again a short form SaaS sort of a video. Branding is on point, sound design really good, motion graphics is fine. Only thing I don't like is the fact that the actual company's logo is bad. Your work is good, but the company's work is bad.
Why are you still juggling gold signal groups and indicators when one engine can do the heavy lifting for you?
Bro, this is killer work. I was waiting for so long. Can we have someone in the S category? Right. Again, there are a lot of improvement that I can talk about.
While you keep...
I think I'm gonna hire you. Finally, we have someone in the S category. I'm so supercharged and excited. Woo! Let's go for the next one. Okay, so this is by Rajmoni Chamua. 1 to 3 years of experience, Premiere After Effects.
Play the long game. So many young people I see online are so fixated on getting the results they want now that they sacrifice the results they could get 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now if they just played a slightly longer game. You have to simultaneously understand that achieving this success that you want to achieve is going to take way longer than you want it to, but in the
Really good branding sense, good play with sound design. It's a little overpowering, I would say. Motion graphics is quite on point. I can see that it's a little bit imperfect.
So fixated on getting the results they want.
But
now that they sacrifice the results they could get 5
very good visual tool you have used, like a graph. Always
years
works.
from now, 10 years from now,
Very smooth morph transition from one object to another.
5 years from they just plan to achieve.
It would be injustice to Ryzen if I put you in S tier. I don't want to give you an A because okay, I will give you like an S minus tier. So Ryzen probably like Ryzen the last rate is like S plus. This is like still an S. So we have 2 people in S. Next one is by Prince Kumar. He says that he's a fresher, After Effects and DaVinci Resolve.
Is CM Shri Rohini 11. A school where students don't just study, they build robots, design products and code real projects. Students here secure scholarships, winning international trips to France and Japan. They don't just study physics, they build robots and win competitions like Technocian, DRL and AI for Good Youth. Some students even run their own design studios. Some do internships at IIT Delhi. Some secure top positions in Youth Ideathon. The school magazine, designed by students. The website, coded by students. And this is not a regular private school. This is a government initiative for students who want to achieve more. This is just a small part of what happens here. Follow to see the rest.
Whoa, this is again really good. The branding is on point. The sort of micro animations you did in this really shows how much effort you've put in this.
A school where...
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting more people to use, Apple glass design theme. This is the only person who has used this probably till now.
Students don't just study, they build robots, design...
Very good, really good. Sound design is a little missing, the SFX is a little overpowering. It's just a little bit of confusing to me.
Products and
typography work is on point, pacing is on point.
Projects. Students here
transitions are really good.
Scholarships, winning...
Like for example, the aeroplane transition. So how do you transition from a background that's white to this? So you use a visual metaphor, right? We use this a lot and I haven't seen a lot of editors know this trick.
Trips to France and...
Bro, this is really good. So this is definitely S tier work. Prince Kumar, I am watching out for you. Woohoo! Yeah, finally, I'm so excited to see some A work. Next one is by Chrysler Gomes from Chrysler Motion. Let's see.
Do you ever wonder why some founders build billion-dollar companies while others can't? Take Elon Musk. He works insane hours. But it's not about just working hard. It is about thinking in a system. The best founders focus on three things: system over goals, process over motivation, compounding over consistency. Because they know it is not about doing more, it is about doing what matters every day. It's like a rocket launch. Most people burn their fuel in the first stage, pure motivation. But the best founders design system, second stage, third stage that keep them moving when motivation runs out. That's how they reach orbit with momentum that doesn't depend on how they feel.
This is definitely an A category work. It could have been S if
build billion-dollar.
It would have been a little bit more branding. The motion graphics work is fine, but there's some visual inconsistency between the branding. So now it's green with a sort of stroke effect.
Companies.
After a while, it's just a dark theme and a lot of glow working on. So it's a little bit of inconsistency. Sound design is very well done. Again, there are very few people I've actually seen who can do like really good sound design. Motion graphics is on point. Typography is on point. Pressing is on point. Definitely an A+ tier. Very close to S, but A+. Okay, so we just realized that this review session went over 2 hours. And trust me, when I say that, you are yet to see the best edits. So if you want the third part of this video, comment down, review below. And if we can get over 1,000 likes in the next 7 days, we are gonna drop that video. And if you are interested to see how to create viral animated typography edits, watch this video.
Home run, touchdown, buzzer beater, do it all now.